to take a minute to talk about the term neurodiversity and neurodiverse. First, I want to mention that this is not directed at any certain person. I know a lot of people who use the term, but I just want to kind of have a talk about it and my feelings. So this is everything that is considered neurodivergent. As you can see, it includes a lot of different things, a lot. So I keep seeing a lot of videos where it just says like neurodivergent moment and like just, you know, very broad statements using the term neurodivergent. But again, the problem of that is the fact that all of those things are neurodivergent. So if you don't specify which thing your videos are about, that's going to cause a lot of confusion for people who are either still seeking out certain diagnoses or have gotten a diagnosis and are still trying to learn more about themselves. I use the term neurodivergent and neurotypical quite a lot when I first got diagnosed, and I remember mentioning it in like sentences during therapy, and my therapist did not know what those terms were. And the reason for that is because they don't use it in a professional setting. And I did not know that because of how many people would use the term. But for the most part, I never really grasped onto that term for myself. I've always been pretty clear from the get-go that what I talk about are my experiences with autism. And I'm kind of curious why people would prefer to use neurodivergent instead of their specific diagnoses. Again, this is not a personal attack. I just personally don't understand why you wouldn't specify your certain diagnosis, because like for me, I would feel like I was feeling ashamed or something to not specify. But also, again, I wouldn't want to confuse people for what my experiences are talking about. But I really think that if you use the term neurodivergent, you really need to start specifying what label you're referring to in your videos. I've had some where because I pay attention to the comments and the hashtags that people put, and I'll see sometimes people will put like it's regarding ADHD or autism, whatnot, in the hashtags. However, I don't think everybody pays attention to that. I will look up somebody's profile to look specifically just to see what your diagnosis is, so I know what your video is regarding. I just think that everybody really needs to start being more mindful of stop being so broad in your videos and so like non-specific, because it can definitely be harmful for some. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents.